Yeah. S-R-G. Easy, what? I was never book smart, I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Shorty cute in her circle too. Told her get a friend. She gon' make me slide with my dog like I'm Mega Man. For real, I do this 24, that's hella mamba. What's the word? No teleprompter. Ever notice the ones that be like, where the hoes at? Never got them. They never get a W and that's pretty much the L about them. With them, never reconciling. You gon' need biotics, you'll be sick of my shit. Like I'm reading comics, I got paper to flip. I don't walk on the beat for the men to acknowledge. I do it for shorties and lit colleges. Ain't nothing better than throwing my bait in the seat and tell Brody that I got a fish. Reeling them in every line, I hit them when you would've thought that they had a sniff. Some shouldn't be allowed to rap that go over heads like a shower cap. Shorties wanna take a flight for me, made pussy fly like an owl cat. Hating on someone who get what they want cause you couldn't get it's a coward act. I really can't help the fact that I'm me. Look, I was never book smart, I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Shorty cute in her circle too. Told her get a friend. She gon' make me slide with my dog like I'm Mega Man. I love you's just 8 letters. Let's fuck sound way better. She got cream on my babe sweater. I'm with the money team, Mayweather. Their limits and what they measure, not my limits, that's J message. Hella bums dwelling on the past and I got a gift so I stay present. Me and my nuts, that's a trifecta. When I let them hang, they slam on the floor like Brock Lesnar. How you gon' say wait up for me, bro, and then not catch up? That's like waiting for a dealership to show a Dodge Tesla. You don't got the stamina, and we know it now. Shorty's waiting for my badass, like it's Joey's crowd. If I'm up, why would I need someone to hold me down? I only care if mama gon' be proud. I was never book smart, I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Shorty cute in her circle too. Told her get a friend. She gon' make me slide with my dog like I'm Mega Man. Yeah. It's J, no Z, easy, no E. How you a grown man paying all her bills, but you splitting pussy with me? Pop out with the Warriors and we get a dub. I'm 2015 Iggy. Call me Mr. Grams on the skizzy. Easy dishing peanut butter Skippy. Why people I never seen ever saying we went to high school together? You work in a Walmart belt, I work in a Louis V leather. And I swear it's GTA, I got Franklin's and I'm tweaking with the Trevors. This more than a TikTok song. This bread in my pocket, feed them moms. I'll get me a brown skin with some short hair, tryna bag a knee alone.
I'm tryna bag me a baddie, I'm in the phone with talk to Roddy. You can post me, don't tag me. She say I'm Hollywood, I need a crib in Cali. I'm not with that fake shit. She want me to sing, but I'm not on that trick shit. I beat from the back, she can't take it. She be like, chop, it's amazing. You wanna fly, could take on the spaceship. I'm not like your man, I don't work a day shift. Like, why niggas thinking they station? I'm with the O's, they know who I came with. Like, we tryna hop out and flame shit. Like, beam on the trap, tryna chase like, shit. She on my dick, I'm not with that base shit. Like, I'm on some hit and I skate shit.
When she arch her back, that's a weapon drawn. From a princess into slutty, I transform her like Decepticon. I know she coming like a set alarm. How we fucking on a Wednesday while we had Jenna Ortega on. When she arch her back, that's a weapon drawn. From a princess into slutty, I transform her like Decepticon. I know she coming like a set alarm. How we fucking on a Wednesday while we had Jenna Ortega on. Eric Emmanuel sweats, with the hoodie got the set. I don't bother, she wearing my jersey, necking me an authentic Mitchell and Ness.
Like she better pick up the pace. She grabbing a pole, I'm grabbing her waist. I'm being her back, I love how she shake. We fucking all night, we ain't taking no breaks.
When she arch her back, that's a weapon drawn. From a princess into slutty, I transform her like Decepticon. I know she coming like a set alarm. How we fucking on a Wednesday while we had. Yeah. S-R-G. Easy.
Hey, where's Rollo?
If she throw it back, I'll throw her a belly. Don't know what's on McDonald's date, I prefer a deli. All I want for Christmas is my bro out the celly. And I pray that every great biscuit turn to jelly. I rotate custom jeans from Ukraine. Oh my god, giving legs. Only rock one of ones, think you'll find it, be my guest. Shout out to my ex, I know that she watch my videos and wanna touch the screen like a 3DS. Taking L's since I adolescence, I've been adding lessons. Trapping business, just I had a chicken for these rapping sessions. Then the person that I shared this dream with, he got apprehended. Money on them calls for a loved one, it ain't that expensive. my name ringing. Told me, yo, go with your bass singing. She asked if I put crack in the song, now she think I'm lacing it. The numbers I do organically, I know people out there that pay for it. I just step back, look at them stumble, then hit the shot like Jay Moran. Girl, you know I got hoes. Damn right, I play favorites. I am coolin' with a Rihanna, but rather be where Jada is. I'm the love shelter. When they break up with their man, I take them in. Then I let them leave when they ready. This the age we in. If she throw it back, I'll throw her a belly. Don't know what's on McDonald's date, I prefer a deli. All I want for Christmas is my bro out the celly. And I pray that every great biscuit turn to jelly. Balenci cover up this chest of mine that's empty-hearted. Y'all try to treat Jay like a weak link before he started. But I came a long way from recording songs in Brody Closet. I'm not in your rat race, I'm ahead of y'all by an OD margin. This year I'm turning 2-4, I might run Kobe offense. Cause when I do things on my lonely, they get done quicker. And when I'm in that too though, I pretend I'm right next to me. Cause when I talk to myself, I'm the best advice giver. For real. If she throw it back, I'll throw her a belly. Don't know what's on McDonald's date, I prefer a deli. All I want for Christmas is my bro out the celly. And I pray that every great biscuit turn to jelly. Yeah. S R G Easy.
Cozy.
What? We got 40s in this shit. That mean a bunch of milk. Shorty twerked on me in June. She think it's summer still. Making plays, I'm Josh Allen. But for the other bills, checks are hitting back to back as if we touching hills. Call me Mr. Compensate, pay my mama's rates. I knew I would be the GOAT since I was below my father's waist. Ever since I done went viral, haters got a lot to say. But piece together every highlight so much you could compilate. I've been doing this, I thank God that I lived through the shit. I'm slick lubricant, I dodge bullets in a literal sense. No putting a kid in a bitch uterus, she only could be a digital friend. But don't hit me up to talk about your day, I don't really care, I'm plotting on the movement. I don't got words for people that are useless. I'm making people wanna live where I'm at, solely because this where God at. Yeah, but this where dreams die before they start. They used to ignore when I showed them my art, but now they got no choice but to deal with it. It took a couple viral moments, not everyone feeling it. Give me a year, I'll pull the Urus out the dealership. With your bitch under the pit, on some Steelers shit. There's more fish in the sea, but can you reel it in? Cause all my bitches super bad, no Jonah Hill in them. We got 40s in this shit, that mean a bunch of milk. Shorty twerked on me in June, she think it's summer still. Making plays, I'm Josh Allen, but for the other bills, checks are hitting back to back, as if we touching hills. I got a pole in spring, I'm rejuvenated. Never cared about who debating. Long as my shoes the latest, long as I times 2 my savings, it won't matter who degraded. Love will be accumulated. Brown skin, I'll scuba Megan. Aside from that, this journey lonely. Definition of one and only. Y'all was never with the old me. Now these leeches tryna phone me. We got 40s in this shit, that mean a bunch of milk. Shorty twerked on me in June, she think it's summer still. Making plays, I'm Josh Allen, but for the other bills, checks are hitting back to back, as if we touching hills. Yeah. S R G Luffy.
Hey, where's
Easy.
your love?
Whoa. My money never fold, I make it stretch. I got Luffy powers. You don't got the gas, whole pack smell like dookie powder. I just on your shorty, that's a loogie coward. Dapper in my curtain, so you know we took a Gucci shower. On payday, better make way in the Louis store. That brown belt with the ups on is a uniform. You ain't think I'd get all of the success, and you was wrong. Your heyday been funny though since Chief Keef had Truy on. Walking by my past like I don't know who that is. No need to explain, like a picture with no caption. I know that you notice I don't rap about the sadness. Rather motivate you to make money, do a backflip. Cause who could tell me what with all these bands on me? Hey, before I was lit, who had plans for me? Nobody, keep it like that. I'm eating beans and rice that brought the snakes and mice back. I move my feet like Mike Jack, had to beat it cause my money never fold, I make it stretch. I got Luffy powers, you don't got the gas, whole pack smell like dookie powder. I just on your shorty, that's a loogie coward. Dapper in my curtain, so you know we took a Gucci shower. When I step in, an elephant in a room now, with a jacket that's 2,000 and a style make it boo crowd. The people that wanna be in your shoes are gonna hate the most. Talking but they couldn't make these moves, must be comatose. Cause if you're not up, you must be unconscious. If you're working for a bag, you gon' get one, I promise. Time is money and you just spent that in my comments. money never fold, I make it stretch. I got Luffy powers. You don't got the gas, whole pack smell like dookie powder. I just on your shorty, that's a loogie coward. Dap it in my curtain, so you know we took a Gucci shower.
How are you doing, everybody? How you doing, chat? We out here hanging, just jamming out some tunes. It is March 22nd, 2023. It's 22-2023. Solid numbers there. Just another day to jump into some questing. We're waiting to hear back as the elders return from GDC. GDC is going on. Oh my gosh, it's a sign. 666 silver. 0.54. Let's not forget the 0.54. Whoa, 696. Wow. There's some serious magic at play right here in our arena. Let's see. It's a great deal of silver. Bountiful amount. We got 80 warriors ready to do their quests. So we got a lot to play with here today, folks. I'm like the Bob Ross of our arena. So we're going to start our journey very simply. Starting with kind of just taking a look at all of our resources available. Look, we've passed 11,000 quests completed. I think that's pretty significant. 11,000 quests completed. Alrighty. Looks like we need to get our potion numbers up, so let's go ahead into potions. Right here. There's no high level one, so we gotta go a little lower on this. And remember, very soon, these questing hour time frames, 48 hours, are gonna be reduced to 1 to 12 hours. So say goodbye to the days of set and sit back. These warriors are gonna be a lot more high maintenance starting very soon. So don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, I want to see which will be the most successful here. I'm going to let them do their thing. Anything above 50%, let's say. Anything better than a coin flip. We'll send on their way. And we'll add a little extra spice there for Kavork the Bard. Who else? Maybe our gold background and our silver background. We want to get those. Oh, we got actually some golds down here. We'll let them fight their way. Oh, fate. Okay, so Kavork the Bard, and then sorry, silver. 1 for the gold, 2 for the gold. All right, they're on their way, and ooh, there we go. What is good, Kiwi? Good to see you. Just doing a little questing here. It's been an exciting last 24 hours. Yesterday at the conference was pretty wild. We'll get into that soon enough. Tompkins, what game am I playing? I am playing Aradina. It's a Web3 game. You can go to aradina.io. They are not sponsoring the channel. It's just I'm a big holder in this project because I am pretty much a degen on all things medieval strategy. So Aradina, they have a lot of different things. They have their questing, which is like what you're seeing right here, where you can accumulate resources. And very soon they're going to be launching their battlegrounds, which is a card-based hex battler. If you're wondering what that is, because that's a crazy name unless you put a picture to it, I think. Yeah, it's a PvP actually. So it's kind of like a combination of like chess and Civilization 5. Let's see, this is from 2 months ago. That's so old. Hold on. All right, here's some recent gameplay they posted. So basically, each side has cards. This is like a really early alpha. They're in the process of releasing a version now for us holders that we'll be able to play, and I'll definitely be streaming that here on the channel. Just to do your own research. I'm not trying to show this to you. This is just a project I really love. Obviously, got my PFP up there, Kevork the Bard, and I'm building a whole community here around medieval strategy. Thank you very much, Tompkins. Enjoy the show, and if you have any questions, let me know. And with that said, everybody tuned in for being here early on in the show. You earn your Aurum. And Tompkins, to get you introduced to this, since you might be new here, we have our own community token that can be used to purchase things in our own community store. So that can be things like NFT emotes for Decentraland here, or allocation for the token for our Aradina that they're going to be dropping. Even a Twitch emote. So we actually auctioned off for our token the ability to have a Twitch emote here of your warrior, which was kind of cool. So we have a new bid here. Sorodu taking the lead here. We also have a bundle auction. So for being here, you get I'm going to give you so you can join the community if you'd like. It's not a requirement, and it's completely free. The only thing that you require is Web3 knowledge, really, because you'll need to opt in for rewards. Part of that is opting in with a MetaMask. Now, I know you will need to do your due diligence. Keep in mind, on my honor system, this smart contract was audited by the same developers who created the Decentraland smart contract. So for that matter, this is well protected and has been tested with over 500 users and over 500 wallets. No issues. Built from the ground up. We have different bounties as well where you can complete questing, heralding, and different trials of strength even. For instance, like different exercises to build up your warrior spirit. Remember, medieval strategy community. And those things will earn you the Aurum. Let's see if we have any. So you can see all these different that you have. People submit their answers for, and some of them can be as simple as tweeting out support for a fellow warrior, and it's just a great way that we reward the community. So this is called, the secret code for this is going to be, let's see, I'm gonna make it day one. Secret code day one. Since there's 2 of you here, I'm gonna make 4 available, meaning you can invite a friend here now if you'd like to earn the secret code. Let's see. Day 1 is the secret code. So as long as you're opted in for rewards, you can click here, claim secret code, and you enter day 1 there. Boom. So Tompkins, you should be able to claim the secret code there. Now keep in mind there is a threshold for Twitter, so you have to have at least 25 followers, 25 following, 10 tweets, and have at least 31 days old on your account on Twitter. That is a bot filter, so we prevent our rewards from being siphoned off from bots. And so far, knock on wood, we've fared pretty well so far. Any more questions about that come up, let me know. I've put up the secret code. You're gonna get 500. You're gonna be able to get 500, and look, 500 could have got you an emote for Decentraland. Have you ever been to Decentraland, Tompkins? This show is more than just about medieval strategy gaming. It's medieval strategy. Why? Because the Metaverse is in its most medieval stages. So we're like a medieval strategy Metaverse community. And with that said, we pretty much explore all over the Metaverse. Wherever there is medieval things is where we feel at home. Hey, so Tompkins knows what's good. We still explore Decentraland, but I find that looking forward and going into the next bull run of Web3 and what the future of Web3 really looks like, from my opinion, I think that as a creator, I want to do it from a stance that isn't beholden to one platform whose ideals can be so easily swayed. the Decentraland report, for all intents and purposes, was a great experiment, was a great experience. And we built something, and the tools in which we built from there, we can still utilize and still grow. And so we haven't necessarily taken a step backward. I've just really repositioned this to be specifically for medieval strategy. Why? Because personally, I think that that's something that carries into all my interests. I love everything that has to do with medieval strategy gaming, the Renaissance period. I love, and it allows me to do whatever I want, as a creator, and not feel like, oh, I'm just beholden to Decentraland. So simple as that. And we have our own token now. It is called Aurum. I also didn't want to make it just random and make it like the Kevin on Earth platform, because I don't feel like, I didn't want it to be something that was like everyone's trying to be a part of the Kevin on Earth community, because in my opinion, I'm just another part of this thing that we all share an enjoyment for. Web3 gaming, Web3 news, Metaverse stuff, our journey towards the renaissance of our creative economy, aka the Metasance. It is the best platform. I have to say, I am biased, but you're going to see right here, we have a bunch of cool features we're going to be using, including the bounty. So for instance, Tompkins, if you would like, there's actually opportunities you can earn Aurum for doing a lot of other bounties. Like if you go to the heralding category, you can find different ways, like tweets that you can even retweet and earn that Aurum. Now, whenever you want to claim that Aurum, all you have to do is go to where it says connect wallet. You're gonna have to connect your wallet. Let me do that real quick. You're gonna go and request your tokens. So basically, you don't have to pay the token fee every time you complete a bounty, every time you claim a prize on the listen to earn. You only claim it whenever you want. So it's pretty simple like that. So whenever you want, you can go ahead and claim request your tokens. On my end, I get those coin requests, and you can see all these people who've already claimed their Aurum: Sam Wise, Calvin, Ninemo, Stop Afghans, Kiwi, Tomahawk, all these people. Shout out to the community. So then it's pretty simple as that. Oh, I'm connected on the wrong wallet. Okay, I don't think it was completed yet. So as soon as my transaction, okay, it did complete. Okay. So then from there, I'm able to approve it. Let me just make sure this is working. Hold on. I have to go into the admin portal. Okay. I just had to do some admin stuff. You know what? I'm so happy that you asked that. You can also earn, you are also earning currently Aurum on the daily. So if you are currently, let's see, there's different roles that you can have. So currently, the only role that I've assigned any Aurum are the Aradina comics. If you have a comic from Aradina, why? Because Aradina comics are dope. I can also add 2 per day for the Woman of Aradina. So those Aradina NFTs, right? I think why I didn't update this is because actually I was having a bug on this. I can create different roles. So we can do that, but I am getting a bug on this right now, so hold on. I might have to report a bug, but I can increase how much you earn by week. But I haven't actually introduced this yet because there's not that many people here, and I've just deleted that one, so we should, let me see. Okay, so now currently there are 0, and this was on purpose because we are a small community still. Now keep in mind, the last time I built a community on Expand, we got to 665. So we are still early in this community. But let's say when we reach 100 members, I will add the roles feature. And in that sense, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say anybody who has anything like AG allocation, anything Aradina based. Hey, Tompkins, much love. Appreciate you being here. For now, anybody who has anything Aradina based allocation, once we reach 100 members, I will activate a daily earn. Let's say 2 or 3 Aurum per day. And actually, we have our own DAO. So what we should do right now, so we also have our own DAO, Tompkins. So let's say, let's make an agreement now, a social agreement that all fixed day, like regular awards will be approved via the Medieval Strategy DAO. I'm gonna add you guys. I think maybe, no, I'm gonna add that right now. Moon. Hey, Tompkins, we are about to take off. Trust me, we're gonna be doing tournaments, gaming tournaments around Aradina. So all that said, these gaming tournaments are going to include gameplay not just from Aradina. We're gonna do other, but it's all gonna be Web3 games. I played some Web2 games, but I'm a complete degen, folks. I have to be honest with you. After a few days of playing a Web2 medieval game, any Web2 game, I can't do it. I can't do it because it feels like a waste of my time compared to what I can do otherwise. When I'm playing in Web3, like I could go on about it forever, but just the fact that I'm learning and I'm using new technology and I'm getting value out of my time, it just changes the experience for me. Tompkins knows what I mean. All right, I'm gonna add a shortcut on our thing for our DAO. Hold on. All right, so now if you type DAO there, you can get it. Okay. So let's create a new proposal. Should we approve how much, how about we do this? Because it's kind of like, rather than say, it's going to be, you know, some people might say, yeah, let's like make it a poll. Rather than say yes or no, we'll give a spectrum of possibilities. Now, keep in mind, let me take the opportunity to just say, there are 1 billion tokens total. None have been airdropped to anybody. I'm going to give you the contract address for the token right now. You could take a look at the holders. So you'll notice there's actually only 12 holders, even though there's a lot more people on the leaderboard. That's because people haven't requested their tokens yet. But you can see all the different holders. This is the smart contract, and this is the wallet that stores the additional 999 million. Woo! Kiwi, big ol' Aurum whale right now. And keep in mind, Kiwi has also purchased as well. Very simple. So with that said, in my experience with the DCL report, I say we start small. My experience. Should Aradina Comics earn? Let's have it be daily. Question mark. Because we're streaming daily. Question mark. Hey. Kiwi Rolling in the Orem. Hello. Yes. Yes, I'll be done. Yes, absolutely. Folks, important timeline here. I will be this space will be needed for Pink Bambi. So let's treasure this time and get through what we can. Yes, so this comics right here. This is the collection. Right here. Owners of NFTs from this collection will earn additional Orem. How much? 0 is a possibility. Okay. So let's say 0, because this is daily, folks. This is daily. The daily adds up. So let's say per year, let's say if you watch something for, if you come to hang out with us every day for a week, this is the way I think about it. If you come out every day for a week, you should be able to, I would say, buy an NFT. Absolutely. So 500 divided by 7. If you come every day for a week and you have a comic, you should be able to buy. Well, you don't even need to come. It'll be automatic. After a week. That's a lot. 71. I'll say let's say after a month, because it's not like you have to come every day. So I think if you come every day, maybe we'll do it like this. 10. 25. 50. 75. 100. Whoa. That's a possibility, I guess. When is it going to end? Let's have this end by the end of this week. Hey, let's go. This is on Polygon. This is on Polygon. Tompkins. So this is definitely not something that is going to be gas heavy. Definitely. We have taken this deeply into account. And actually the reason why this was built, Tompkins, and how we were able to achieve this was through a Decentraland grant. Decentraland, while I was building Decentraland Report, they gave us a $120,000 grant to build out the infrastructure for all that we're doing here. Shout out to Decentraland. Does anyone on the comic? I know I have them, but I'm wondering if anyone else does. I'm curious. They don't come at a low fee unless you got them during the mint. That is at the 0.1 ETH mint. That's not bad for a mint. Let's do another one here as well for like same thing for the female and male warriors. So, by the way, if you have male or female warriors of Aradina, so if you have one or the other, this will give you a bonus. If you have both, it'll give you both of those. So it'll give you essentially 2x. Should we approve these collections for daily Orem bonus? All right, we might be the only medieval strategy community that has a DAO. Well, actually, I take that back because definitely not. I'm pretty sure that There is the Kingdom. I'm pretty sure they have a DAO as well. But we're up there. We're one of the pioneering crews. We're like the Jabberwockies. Shout out to the Jabberwockies. And shout out to everybody who knows. Do you know about the Jabberwockies? Drop a 9 in chat if you know about the Jabberwockies. Let's see. 1 Aurum per warrior. Oh, that would so Kiwi. That would be difficult because right now the way I'm awarding them is per collection. If I was gonna do it per warrior, it would be difficult. I don't know if I have that setting to be able to say like how much in that collection you have. So at this point, it's like if you have a warrior, no matter how many, this will give you a specific role in the community, and that role will give you that bonus. So let's see. 0, same thing we did, I think. 25. 100. Whoa. This is gonna change the scope of everything, folks. Are you ready? The power is in your hands, community. Everybody who's been tuning in. Everybody who's been tuning in and coming into these streams, it is you now who holds the power and the balance of our medieval strategy community in the balance of your hands. Use that power wisely. Feel free to claim. Make sure you claim all of your tokens. Do your token requests prior to your vote so that you can maximize your voting power. That is not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I'm definitely down for it, and it can be an evolution to a level playing field for everyone who has at least one. And then from there, remember, we still have to get to 100 members for us to unlock the daily bonuses. So invite your friends, anybody who is down with games like Age of Empires. If they ever had a Dungeons and Dragons experience, they love board games, if they love movies like Lord of the Rings, if you've been a long time a fan of Merlin and his gang, feel free to let them know about what we're doing. And also if they're fans of Web3, because we do a lot of exciting things here, folks. This is just one part of it. With that said, I'm going to let those votes simmer for a bit. And while we have time here, I'm going to go ahead and send these out on a silver hunt. The thing is, if I do them as the same roles as Discord, I might have to talk to the expand team, because I don't know if on their platform if you can customize how much of a bonus you get based on how many warriors. I think it's currently just based on collection. It's not like based on how many you have from the collection. So that might be tough for me right now. I'd have to talk to expand people and yeah. All right. Let's drop them stacks really quick. Kavorik the Bard is where we left off. Oh, definitely. To be at 100 warriors has been a huge opportunity, especially with all the bonuses you get and that they give along the way. In the last pack drop, it was definitely a huge bonus. It was like a 30% discount. Sheesh. Just leveling up Kavorik the Bard, getting him nice and dandy. Alrighty. Folks, since we have limited time, let me just tell you, in 6 days, or 5 days technically, if you want to be on time, Metaverse Fashion Week is going to get started in Decentraland. Probably one of the coolest spots in Decentraland, one of the coolest events that happens every year, next to the Metaverse Music Festival. You can get all sorts of cool digital fashion just for going to the event, and it can be free, pretty much free drops all day. So just stick around, and I imagine during those days we'll be stopping through during the stream. So luxury fashion district opening, wow, is gonna be, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of cool things. Tommy Hilfiger last year dropped some pretty cool gear. Yes, there's going to be a lot of free. If you're looking for free NFT gear, this is the time to get it coming to these events. And I 100% will be there to show you what is possible. But, you might be there to show me what's possible. If you see something going on, let me know. Because these things can pop up in a matter of moments. The best way to stay up to date on this is going to be going on the events.decentraland.org website. So that's going to be where you're going to stay up to date. So that you make sure if you got that, if you want looking for that fashion drip trend, you couldn't make it to Paris, you might still be able to make it to Decentraland. And speaking of making it to, we made it to NFT a lot, also known as NFT LA, but also now known as Outer Edge. Outer Edge LA is basically a Web3 NFT meetup that takes place in Los Angeles, and it's been an experience every conference I go to see what's the physical state of this community. And I will say it definitely differs based on what state you're in. Florida, I went to DecentralCon in Florida, and that was definitely different from the conference here in LA. So some of the things I saw, hugely creative. You get a lot of daring and open mindsets and people who just honestly felt really relaxed and comfortable with this space. With that said, I also feel like there's clearly been a lot of education and growth in this space. Thought leadership taking place from people like Yatsu from Animoca Brands, who is also a lead investor for Aradina. Shout out to Aradina. So I'm happy to hear that one of their lead investors thinks in such an inspiring way. I'm going to let you take a listen for yourself.
So great to see everybody here. Yeah, welcome. So great to see you as well.
Thank you for having me. It's a real honor to be here.
And so let's jump right in. Let's talk royalties and culture.
Hey, wait, hold on. Talking about that Atari shoe drop, you dropping some OG stuff there, Tompkins.
Decade. Like, what shifts have you seen that have influenced your thinking about now and the future?
So I think one of the things that has become much more apparent, especially what happened last year, is that culture is becoming much more the vanguard of basically bringing people into Web3. It is much more important that people come for the culture and understand it. Last year, the narrative, and particularly in the US, of what sort of Web3 and crypto was taken over by what we describe as Wall Street crypto, right? Basically, the financial systems out there, the scandals around FTX and Terra and Three Arrows and all that stuff. And people started to forget, actually, that really what this is all about is building new economies. Right, Web3 is about basically building new ecosystems with new, that have financial inclusivity, that are basically like nation building. And the core for nation building in any place around the world, whether this is virtual or physical, is culture. Right? If you think about the strength of what it means.
He said it's culture. He said it's culture. The number one thing is culture. Check this out.
Right? They're like, oh, well, maybe you should first we'll give you 50%, then I give you 30%.
He went on to talk about how culture is the most important thing when it comes to the value that we accrue as a society. One of the main things that I appreciated was his understanding of the sort of troubles of the modern day creator and how screwed over that we get. He talked about how many creators will say, oh no, you don't have to worry about financial literacy, don't worry about it, we'll take care of that, you go ahead and be an artist. But then we lose all control as artists because giving up the financial side is giving up all ownership and all say, right? So listen to what he has to say about this.
Well, maybe you should first we'll give you 50%, then I give you 30%. then I give you 10% because you control that, which is basically changed from the individual relationship between agents into the platforms. You know, the platforms being Apple or Facebook or Google or Amazon, doesn't really matter. They're the ones who now become your agents of your culture, of your content, and they're taking it away from you. And that's why Web3 is so important. So what happens, we think, is if we actually adopt Web3 more broadly, first of all, there's more equitable distribution of the value chain.
He was going in. He was going in. He was shedding that knowledge. By far the best speaker at that whole day was the person who gave me hope. And shout out Tompkins, man. Appreciate that. I definitely want to see you through here. And I love that you appreciate what we're building here. And, you know, like I said, this is medieval strategy is about this idea that we need to stop thinking that we're so advanced as a society. Because I bet even in the medieval days, they look back and it's like, oh, we're so, back then, those people, the medieval, they probably called other people medieval people. They're probably medieval. I don't know, whatever they had, they made it some sort of name. But if you think about where we are in the scope of the Web3 and what's ahead, we are medieval right now. We need to get our medieval strategy going. We're applying our medieval strategy to Web3, and that's definitely going to be a lot in gaming as well, but also in how we look at the game, at the playing field, the royalty that rule this field, the people who are seriously paying, because it's like people say it's like the Wild West. No, this shit's like medieval strategy. That's really what it is. It's people conquering through sheer force and power and financial resources. They're able to topple entire ecosystems and economies by sheer force. These people, they allow us to play in their kingdom for now. We are not strong enough. We are but a few. But I believe that we can grow to 1 million strong. Drop a 9 in chat if you're ready to bring medieval strategy. Let's take this all the way. Folks, I'm going to keep streaming and going to these events. There's a couple more days left in Outer Edge, and I have a lot more content I'm going to be dropping. I actually had the chance to meet Hezbollah while I was there, so I ran into Hezbollah. Let's take a look at this footage.
For you about your NFT project, if there's anything you want to share about it, or if there's anything you want to share with the audience at all.
Can I just say that little microphone feedback?
For you about your NFT project.
It framed what is about to happen right now.
For you about your NFT project, if there's anything you want to share about it, or if there's anything you want to share with the audience at all.
So Hezbollah is the founder of the NFT project. If you're not sure, it's Hezbollah NFT. We've had an NFT project for about a year, and part of our project is bringing Hezbollah to the masses. Everybody wants access to Hezbollah. Everybody wants to meet him and wants to be a part of his kind of ecosystem. And so we're excited to be here. We're excited to be a part of the Web3 community and all that you guys are doing, all that we're building. He's definitely be a part of that. We're looking forward over the next couple of months to debuting some really exciting things, including Metaverse gaming and stuff where you could use Hezbollah's NFT as an actual avatar within the video game. So he's excited about that. That's something we're working on.
10 the same thing I was gonna say. 10,000 generative Hezbollahs, people. Are you ready? Oh, let me see if there's any information. Hezbollah NFT. Crypto Hezbollah. There you go. 10,000 generative Hezbollahs. This is actually kind of cool. These look actually pretty funny. Do your own research, folks. I'm not telling you to ape in on this. And I had a very important thought to add to this, which I'll get to very shortly. But oh my god, they have an Uchiha. Oh my gosh, they have an Uchiha Madara Hezbollah. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Wait, hold on. How much are one of these things? Is it only 0.1? Wow. This is like really low, and I'm really like, he's such a big brand. This is like this. See, this is how they get you. That I have no clue that this does anything. Hand drawn, okay. So these aren't generative. These are all hand drawn. How many total items are there? Analytics. Let's see. There's been less than 1 ETH in volume. Are you shitting me? Oh, that's in the last. Okay, hold on. Okay, 23. Okay, 23 ETH. Okay, so it started a while back. It had its little day. And now it's at an all-time low. They're like, yo, we got plans. Okay, so it hit an all-time low at 0.07. At least how I see. How many total items are there? 2,000. Off the bat, if you want me to seriously look at this, and let's take a couple things. Number one, okay, yes, there's value in the IP of this character and his likeness. There's definitely, you can't deny that he has a social platform that he can push this. Will he? There's no promise of that. How long is he going to be committed to doing this? There's no evidence of any of that. All we have is this. Okay? And a promise. And I think this is what I'm trying to get to, is that I think the Web3 community has learned. I'm had for this. Oh, you had a whitelist for this kiwi. There's an OG collection too. There's another collection. So there's multiple collections. There's multiple Hasbulla collections. See, I didn't even know that. So these people might be minting their second, third collection, and you would not be the wiser. Or they're carrying, convincing the people from the previous, oh, you got to get this next one. Take a look at this.
But unless you find a reason why these things are going to improve your life or have some benefit to human society, unless your life is going to be improved by accessing this NFT, then don't buy it. Do yourself a favor.
Listening to Clubhouse rooms, hearing about fintech, hearing about crypto, I'm probably the only homeless person that had a VR headset in his tent. I was traveling to other galaxies and other worlds. And so why it connects to this, I think, is... I'm sorry, go back to what you said. This is terrible. I don't do enough panels.
Yeah, that's
So
how
the publisher role, and it's more about like truth, right?
Self-concentration.
Yeah, because people are buying the media now. People in Web3 don't want ads on their page. So what pays for people like me to write a story? The people who are being written about pay. The people that can afford to be talked about pay. So I have literally gone out of my way to make it my mission to talk about all the things I felt were important that are part of this ecosystem. And if we're going to mature as a community, we need to know who's building. We need to know, who's doing things that aren't so sexy, because that's...
If you can handle more cringe, I don't know, like, folks, I'm not gonna lie. It was hard for me not to include something like this, because between the Hasbulla NFT thing and, going to this speaker event where this particular speaker multiple times was forgetting, it was like, I don't even know what we're talking about, what was the question again? And a lot of these speakers, they do have the credentials. I'm not taking away from anyone or anything anybody's done, but it was really hard for me not to cringe at certain things. Like, for instance, they had William Shatner there speaking, and he doesn't know anything about Web3, doesn't know about the potential of this. A bunch of people behind him just leveraging his likeness to get your money, because this is like, they really think that people will still continue, and I hope that we've grown. I think that we've grown beyond. I think that's why the market's down, because people are not investing in just you putting in front of us Hasbulla or freaking what is William Shatner, whatever it may be. Like, here we go. Here's another Hasbulla NFT project. There you go. That's it. That's it, Sorodu. I think we've been feeling that for a long time, and people have just stopped taking that impulse to support creators who aren't actively committed to following through with these roadmaps and these plans on Web3. And it's understandable that when you're innovating, you need to pivot. There's no expectation that, hey, your first idea, your first plan of action is going to work. Pivoting is a normal thing. But for people to leverage people's likeness just to kind of, like you said, cash grab people, that for me, I feel like just diminishes the space. And was something that for me, I feel like dilutes the message that Yatsu is carrying through, that yes, we are in the midst of a economical transformation. The creative economy is coming to life through Web3. And here at Medieval Strategy, we are barricaded at the doors. We are indeed prepared. We got our warriors ready. We're ready to start utilizing this technology at its most primal stage so that we can forge forward and maybe create a better world. And we're here holding our Aurum, moving steady. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to give you another listen to earn code. Appreciate everybody for listening. The code here is after stream. All right. I'm going to put in 3 codes. I know there's 3 of you here, so 500 Aurum there for you. So after stream, and there's also day 1 if you didn't get the day 1 as well. So that's the way we do it here, Tompkins. I always stream from typically from 3 p.m. PST, which was 45 minutes ago, till typically like 4:30, which is 45 minutes from now. There is an important requirement for this space right now. My wife and partner requires this space, so I do need to be fair. But I will be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST, and we're just gonna be getting our medieval strategy going. Very soon, Sorodu's let's check out our all-time leaderboard right here. I'm looking for, appreciate that, Tompkins. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for stopping through. Sorodu's on the leaderboard. We're soon gonna see Tompkins here on the leaderboard. Let's see, I think Tompkins on here. He's already in the community. Here he is. Hey! There you go. So yeah, we're just getting started, folks. We're on our way. If you're one of the first 100, trust me, we got a special prize. And let's go, Kiwi. I'm gonna be adding tomorrow. I will do my best. Tomorrow we'll have more time. I will add another bid. I will add another into our store, another opportunity for emote vouchers for others who might want to have their PFP set as an emote in the channel. Sorodu Rio, I need to see you. Drop yours right now. Sorodu Rio, drop yours. And by the way, do any of you... there's a bounty right now. If you have your Aradina Warrior as your PFP, then you can get a Aurum drop. You can get 250 Aurum. So if you have... let's see. Let me see. I think it's looking in mine for some reason. going on? It's not coming up. Drop me a link when you can. Hey. Some of the bounties are automatic and some of them I have to approve. So I do have to run, y'all. We will get back to our business here tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST. Same thing. So 23 hours from now, I'll be back. And sorry for the short stream today. Okay, cool. Just making sure. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Much love for everybody stopping through. And by the way, if you stop through, make sure that you get that listen to earn. There were 2. Oh, day 1 still has 1 more to claim. So if you didn't claim day 1, you still have a chance for 1 more listen for 500 orm there. Much love, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. And trust me, we're going to build this community to 1 million warriors strong. You just wait and see. Peace out.